Here is a quick video to break down sex and alchemy and to provide a technique that you can apply the next time you have sex. First, it's important to note that every time you have sex, you are actually performing alchemy. The very act of sexual and physical intercourse is the act of performing alchemy. We all have the yin and the yang within us. However, during the sexual act, the yang is actually expressed through the man's penis, and the woman's yoni is actually the yin embodied. And so the alchemical nature of this union is what actually merges the yin and yang through the act, creating the foundation for you to perform a myriad of alchemical techniques. It is quite literally no different than you taking in this plug, putting it in a socket, and the light shining. We clearly know what the plug is. That's the yang that's providing the electricity. And we see the yin as the socket grounding the cord so that current can flow through. And we know that current times resistance, which is your body, creates voltage. So the energy that you are actively generating during a sexual act is expressing voltage through both of your flesh vessel suits. As such, the state of mind that you are in before, during, and after sex is crucial. This is why you want to make sure, above all, you are in a stable state before you engage in this coitus. You dig? An unstable emotional state that you or a partner has before or during the act will affect and influence the other partner having it, and considering the energy you're generating, what frequencies you're putting out to the universe. So now let's share an actual practical technique that you could use the next time you do the thing. You could do this with a random stranger you just met. You could do this with a friend you have benefits with, or you could do this with a partner whose energy you have already integrated, whether you live with them or you just know each other really. Okay, what you want to do is start talking to each other mad saucy. You know what I'm saying? Get a line. You want to be on the same page before you have sex. Before the act, I would say, is the most important. It's kind of like cooking a meal. You got to prepare the ingredients before you start cooking. You both want to be exactly on the same page. Look at me. It is imperative that both of you are in the same mind, heart, emotions, all levels. If you can't, it's just not the right time right now. It's cool. Take some time. Come back. You might be there, but your partner's just not feeling it. Don't do it. Vice versa. Don't do it. Now, let's say that both of you want a new house, or there are individual things that both of you want. Take your time, whether through foreplay or just, a cup of coffee or watching a movie or talking with each other, but you must share words of affirmation with each other. Actively take the water of your attention and affection and energy and water each other. Once again, many of you already do this. So this is just adding a conscious light to the actual process. You must speak to each other's affirmations, and speak it to each other as if it has already happened. Yo, do you like this house that we're in right now with your sexy? Honestly, improvise. Have fun with this. Obviously, you're about to engage in a certain act, but this is the most important. Do you have to do this? No, you could just jump straight into it and whatnot, but you'll find, I believe, very potent and very aligned results if you really enter the act like this. Boom. Now we're engaging in the coitus. As you've activated this field with the yin and the yang connecting, this puts you in a very powerful position to now build that sexual energy. Throughout the act, you want to continue feeding each other with these affirmations. You're having sex with each other as the people who own this house. Or if one person wants like a car and the other person wants like good grades or anything, a state of mind, it doesn't matter. Or to just do this or to just build energy. you want to do it in the state that it has already happened, because as you activate this energy, that's what you're charging voltage. And both of you are emitting a frequency in this state that you're sending out to your environment, the universe. This is where you can get saucy, you can start spanking each other, you can start making love and cuddling. Dude, intentional sex is magical, okay? Versus just, screwing somebody and basically, I'm not gonna say wasting the energy, but, actually keeping in focus with somebody, it's very powerful. Now, ideally, both of you will climax around the same time. It is imperative that she arrives first. For if he arrives and she doesn't, he may not have enough in the gas tank to make sure that she does. But ideally, both of you will climax at the same point, both releasing the intention. And after that, all you gotta do is just leave the act as the person who has what you both intended for. It doesn't have to be for material things too. This could just really be just to have a great time. You don't have to have an intention every time, but it's good to know that that is what's happening. Now, I did mention the yin and yang, but that does not necessarily exclude anyone who's LGBTQ. You need the yin and the yang to activate, but I mean, if you're playing with more than two people, then you can have multiple people, join in on the intentions, regardless of what you're doing. Two yangs could have a yin who has consented to be that portal, and two yins could have a yang who charges the energy for them. The possibilities are endless! And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Information that is not new to you or me, and that you probably have already been doing. But hey, now it's out there. That is how to perform alchemy through sex. So the next time you have sex, make sure you having sex with the alchemy. If you about to have sex with someone and they don't have any intention behind it, should you be having sex with that person? You still can, but just letting you know, because whatever energy they bringing into this concoction with you is what will combust. And it could be disastrous, but it could also be heavenly. You can create anywhere from a child to just miracles upon miracles upon miracles. Swim safe, my friends.